Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. Let's do a little offensive breakdown. Boston, Philly, Friday night. I want to show you what the two teams do on offense. Philly, it's no surprise to me that they have so many good scores because their offense has a lot of flow, it never just dies, and they have a lot of good spacing and a lot of great sets. So kudos to Doug Collins for enabling them to put together something that really flows and will cause problems in the playoffs. The Boston Celtics, on the other hand, were missing Ray Allen, who's a vital cog. So I can show you what they do simplified with Rajon Rondo and Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. But it definitely is a little bit of a freeze-dried version without Ray Allen. Let's start with the Sixers and Horns. Double high post, wings in the corner, and Iguodala has a choice where he wants to screen. He goes weak side and then cuts right back door for the dunk. Iguodala normally takes the ball up for Horns. Here he goes to the left side high post, and when he goes to screen on the weak side, watch how this happens here with Lou Williams. He gets a choice to go on the high side or the baseline side. On this chance, he'll go up toward the ball, and when Thaddeus Young rolls, he's wide open on the baseline for a wide open shot. The other option out of this is when Iguodala sets a screen in the corner, Jody Meeks cuts to the baseline side, and then Iguodala gets a down screen. The passer down screens again for Meeks on the other side, who gets a wide open shot that misses. The Celtics are worried about the corner guy cutting up to the ball for a wide open shot. So you'll see Drew Holiday here take his man up and then cut right back door for the layup that he blows. Celtics want to make it a lot harder to get the ball to the high post. KG is denying, and look how far Elton Brand comes. There's Iggy going on the high side of the high post and then sets a screen for Lou Williams coming all the way across the lane. As Boston adjusted, they went 1-4 across. Here's a UCLA cut and then a screen for the ball, which lets Haas fly down to the low post and get good position. When they do that, they come with Drew Holiday on the other side, cutting to the basket wide open, and there's Rondo's awful defense, letting him get a dunk. The Celtics run their version of Horns by dribbling the ball to the wing, and here you'll see on the high post, they'll do a split in front of it, bringing Paul Pierce across the lane, getting a double screen. KG rolls to the basket, opening up Bass to spot up and hit the outside jumper. Again, out of the double high post, Pierce gets so much attention by guys like Brand that Bass can step right in near that high post and nail that shot. Rondo is the focal point, controlling the ball most of the time he's out there. Here he gets a weak side double screen with a pitch, but it's really for Pierce to get a post up. The Sixers immediately double team well, and that forces the Celtics to have to go to a little freelance, and Bass misses that shot. So much of what the Celtics do is pick and roll on top for Rondo, but he's not as much a threat to score. You can't help out on him one pass away, and there's Avery knocking down the three. That said, he is just enough of a threat to do some really cool fancy move to get him open and get a layup. Because KG is such a good shooter, they'll run sideline screen and roll. The Sixers run ice against this, dropping down the big man, and that opens up the roll man, the pop, for KG for a wide open jump shot. By running sideline screen and roll against ice, it will open up KG for wide open jump shots on the perimeter, and he keeps knocking them down. This time the Celtics put a strong side corner in Marquise Daniels on the sideline screen and roll. The Sixers are so concerned with KG's outside shot that Drew Holiday is going to help, and there goes Marquise Daniels cutting back door for the wide open dunk. With Rondo running the break, as a delayed fast break, they'll just screen for him and let him turn the corner. Here, he can hit Bass for wide open shots. The Celtics keep it pretty simple. They swing the ball and simply screen and roll on the wing, going to the middle, and there's Petrus doing a sick dunk on Haas. With their sideline out of bounds, they like to hit the pinch post and come around. They get a double screen on the weak side and the wide open shot that they miss. I think they should do this more in the flow of the offense. They only do this primarily out of their out of bounds plays. Here's the other option. After the pinch post, he'll give it back to the wing and screen for him, and there's a shot as well that misses. Another option is the corner option. They should run much more. Iggy gets a back screen, then Evan Turner hits Haas and comes around all the way to the weak side. On the dribble pitch, they get great penetration, and there's Evan Turner standing wide open on the weak side for an easy knockdown. Most things go through Paul Pierce with quick hitters. Here's KG down screen, there's one dribble, pull up, wide open, deuce. This time it's a single double for Paul Pierce, a screen on one side and a double screen on the other. He takes the double screen, gets to the wing, and just throws up that three-pointer, and it goes in splash. Here's Paul Pierce getting a double screen across the lane, but that's a decoy because they screen the ball going the other way, and that opens Brandon Bass for a shot that he can knock down. Here's some simple but effective offense for the Sixers. They go a low post for Thaddeus Young, and Drew Holiday is going to cut to the basket and screen away for Elton Brand. Takes his man out of the play, wide open shot, boom. Same play, but this time the Celtics are much better playing the screen in the weak side, so they don't get the wide open shot for Brand. But they go into pick and roll mode at that point after they get the ball to Lou Williams. And after they dive to the basket, it opens up another jump shot for Elton Brand. The Sixers like to run zipper cut, which is where Iguodala will come up the lane line and get the ball on top. Weak side screen doesn't work out, but here comes Elton Brand in the mid post, and as Iguodala comes back around, they ISO for him after all this extra movement, and that allows him to get a nice shot off the baseline that goes in. Same play for Evan Turner, but they deny the pass back to the top. So that lets Hawes flash to the high post, and he's a really good passer. Backdoor to Iggy, foul. Beautiful. So there you have it, sports fans. I think Philly has a better chance of going deeper in the playoffs than Boston does. Boston keeps getting injured. They're old and creaky and slow. I just don't see it. But Philly has a lot of good athletes, and they run really great sets. And it's not easy to prepare for them defensively. So I anticipate them doing some damage, but probably not. They're not going to get as far as the Eastern Conference Finals. Stay tuned. We're going to do a Syracuse-Ohio State breakdown. I'm very excited about that because Syracuse, in my mind, shouldn't have been able to win more than 1 or 2 games playing 2-3 zone the whole time. So I'll show you how that works out very soon this week. And don't forget, at B-Ball Breakdown, it's not a channel, it's a conversation. You win,